Hello friends, this is Holmes, a first-time farmer over 50. Welcome to the homestead. So just finished up this next section of Silvopasture. Not a very big area, but another piece of the 6-acre project puzzle for 2025. So started at that big oak, worked my way over to that stump that's about 10-12 feet tall, and down to this big white oak, and then on down to the wash. So all of that has been cleaned up. Went through with the loppers first. Actually, I went through the chainsaw first. There were some trees that had been cut down, and through the chop and drop that I did about 13-14 months ago. So that was the first thing that had to go. So I got those cut up and then cleaned those out. And then I went into it with the loppers and cut out all the sapling trees. And then once they were gone, then I went through with the weed whip and took down the rest of it. So it's looking pretty good. Very pleased with how it turned out. I had mentioned on the previous video that I said I would probably put some logs down to help slow down the water, basically some check dams. So here's a couple of them here. There's some down right in that area. Those were put there last week when I worked on the previous section. And then here's another log, about 3.5 feet long. Right through here, the water runs down from that big oak tree. It comes across here down toward the right, and then you see this stump here where my chainsaw is. So this tree, it fell over, gosh, I don't know, 2-3 years ago, and then my neighbor came through. It was laying in this general direction. My neighbor came through and cut it up, and when he did, then the roots and the trunk snapped back and kind of resumed their previous position, but you can see right here how it's still sticking up out of the ground. So all of the water kind of runs right through here and into this spot. So I put down some logs from the trunk, one of these trees, and they're pretty much on contour here because everything's just kind of running down this general vicinity. There's another log right there that I placed also to help slow things down. So hopefully the water will come down and just kind of pool here and then slowly soak in. So that's what I'm hoping. And the water that runs down in this area here will hit this and just slow it down so it doesn't wash all of the dirt down into the wash over here. So we'll see how that goes, and we can always add more later if necessary. So we appreciate you watching. Please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell. And we look forward to seeing you again in the future. But if not, we're going to see you in the pasture.